Paul. I think you are
the music
absolutely
going?
right. And here we are.
Are you saying we're about to enter a combat?
Yeah, and actually, I thought you ding dong's healed. Why you still got damage?
Me?
I see wounds on a Jory and a Woz.
I don't remember you healing me? Question mark.
I don't remember you healing me.
It's moments like this I wish this thing had a better history to where I could be like, no, bro, or oh yeah, no, there it is. But
I'm a cat. I'm not healing anyone. You need to be healing. We've got two
Not healing you. Fuck them.
3 out of 4 of us are healers. Surely I can remain a cat.
Fuck that, I'm not healing anyone.
Yeah, you're fine.
I'm not a healer.
I don't have any
I'm a
cantrips that heal. I'm actually surprised there's not even like a minor cantrip that heals.
Nope.
That's OP, bro.
The one I was thinking of is that you
nobody healed last session. I'm looking at the chat log.
1d something or like a hit dice worth of healing the moment somebody's within a round of somebody taking damage, up to half of the amount that the person's took in that hit. And then, 2 dice and 3 dice at the higher levels. That was what I was
As a cantrip?
for it. Yeah, it doesn't exist, but that was my kind of concept for it, is something where you can heal things that just happened.
That's fucking OP, bro.
Yeah, I mean, if you use
gotta
it,
be there.
if you,
God damn it.
I was gonna say, if you set it up so it has to be like a reaction or something, yeah, that's pretty cool.
Alright, if it has to be a reaction, I'm okay with that.
Either
Well, I thought it was just like
call it.
a 1d4 and just make it where it has like a cooldown. Like I can't just chain cast the cantrip, but put like an internal cooldown of like I can heal this turn with it, but I can't do next turn to heal with it. Not even like to the same character, just in general. Because otherwise I have to burn a first rank spell slot, which if I need to heal somebody, I can, but it's, well, first rank spell slot's a first rank spell slot. I've only got 3 of those right now.
Right, and you guys do have access to your hit dice when you heal, when you rest. Like, there's no reason to be overly cautious, like to throw heals to the wind, so to speak,
Right.
A cantrip would be good, though. I do see what you're saying. But I also do kind of agree that it would be OP.
Like I said, it will never be more than a singular 1d4, and there has to be like an internal cooldown to it.
Yeah. Likewise, you could restrict the dice. You could make it like 1d4 minus 2, down to a minimum of 0.
Right. You could go that direction too, like a stacking debuff type thing. Like every time you use it, it lowers the amount that it heals for, to the point that it's 0 till you let it sit for a minute. Anywho, combate! We're facing an ochre jelly.
Yeah, you guys had made your way through this this cavern that has been overgrown with this fungus stuff everywhere, and came to a place where you found a mural on what remained of a wall, and the ochre in the room, the jelly in the corner.
The ochre in the room.
That said, you all did roll your initiative before we got started. YOLO, you are first.
I'm going to make a power move, and I'm going to try to eat it alive.
Don't eat an ochre jelly. No, don't put that in your mouth.
What's wrong with the ochre jelly, Jory?
You can't put that in your mouth, dude.
Why not?
No, dude. Jellies and fucking slimes and all those things eat you. As soon as they touch you, they do damage. Those are
No. So that's the truth, but my insides have stomach acid in it.
No, don't eat the oak. No, don't touch the jelly. You touch the jelly, no. Everybody knows you don't touch the jelly.
There are some jellies that you can touch, and it's not a problem.
No.
How do you suppose we fight the jelly then?
Fire, ice, extremes. You don't try to cut it. You don't try to smash it. You try to burn it, or you try to freeze it. Or acid it, I guess, maybe, but I don't even think that's gonna help. By the way, my stomach all turns. I'm probably gonna roll Constitution real quick. Because it's fucking nasty.
My cat just pulled down my tapestry. I'm sorry.
Alright, I didn't throw up. Do we have fire? We need fire.
I don't think my torch is running anymore.
You have other ones though. You could light.
You hear a Lynx trying to tell you, round and all round.
Meow, meow. I know.
If you speak cat, you understand. Pull it in the cold room.
I don't have cat, but it's cold. Yeah, it's cold or fire.
Oh, yeah, the cold room. Okay.
I don't even have any way to, like, hurt it.
Alright, I'm gonna move to 15, and... Is that 10 feet away from it? Where's its center?
You're 5 feet away from it where you're at right now.
There, 20. And then I am going to pick up a rock and throw it at it.
Floor?
I'm getting its attention, drawing it to the cold room.
Is the cold
right.
room around the corner over here or whatever?
You
Yes.
want to roll a ranged attack for me?
Yeah, that's a dex.
Dex plus your ranged attack bonus.
Do I get a ranged attack?
Whoa!
I
Feedback.
don't know what the fuck that was.
Right.
Do I get a ranged attack bonus?
Yeah, it's the same. It's your attack bonus. It's +3.
Okay. Shit, +3. How do I add that?
Oh, I mean, we can figure it out in our heads.
Okay.
Do target it though, so that if you roll damage, you.
That's a 19?
Oh yeah, okay, that'll hit. Roll me 1d4. Okay, it takes 1 point of damage.
I want to keep an eye on the rock, see what happens to it.
It kind of like it actually bounces off the jelly when you throw it. Like you see the jelly kind of ripple, so it clearly took some of the force, which is probably how you did some damage to it there. But it ricochets off and bounces to the floor.
Well, that
The
doesn't.
jelly, by the way, is like splayed against the wall. Like it's not on the ground; it's on the wall.
Oh. I still want to try to eat it out of irony, but I guess this is my turn.
All right.
We're gonna freeze it first, turn it into ice cream. Apparently, I think that's Watson's. That's your goal, right?
I
mean, it was the
haven't-
cat that had the idea.
Yeah, I haven't quite decided if chilling it might not be a bad idea.
Sherbert.
Oh.
Okay.
Wow, that was me. That's weird. I didn't know I could do that. I wonder if it's because it's technically not Phalian's character.
Oh yeah, because it's actually the cat's turn to move. Right here, and we're gonna test that theory.
You got to roll an attack first there.
Wrong button.
Okay, that will hit. Don't forget to target your victim there, though.
Yes. I'll take the 8.
Okay. Let me do that manually. Okay. Yeah. So for the record, it has a sort of interesting flavor, kind of like a mix of like lemon and squash, like a citrus squash.
I kind of look back towards the rest of the group and do like a very obvious lick in my lips.
That said, it makes your whole mouth tingle. It's pretty acidic. You don't take any damage though.
All right. Well, that's delicious. That wasn't.
And also, you know, it's not resistant to piercing damage.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's that wasn't 20 feet, but I don't think this is something that can be knocked prone anyway, right?
Correct.
Okay. If it doesn't seem like it's moving right now, I'm gonna back off and see if it doesn't take an attack of opportunity.
It will take an attack of opportunity.
Okay.
It will warp you with a pseudopod, in fact, and that's going to hit.
Yeah.
Hey, at least you. That's not bad. All right.
Yeah. How do we express the damage on the sheet here, or I guess we'll just track it somehow.
Mark the wounds. Or
It's being tracked automatically by the system right now, so you should be fine.
Okie dokie.
I mean, they didn't apply that to you, right? That went to your links.
I believe so. Let me double check.
Yeah, I don't have you on my combat tracker
Okie
right now,
dokie.
so
Yeah, looks like we're good.
excellent.
All right. Well, that is a nice, fine little slappy slap there, and I am okay with it. We'll trade 8 for 8. And
Yeah, I mean,
try to
honestly,
blow
that's
it this way.
equitable. All right, that your turn?
Yeah. Click the thingy. Here it comes. Actually, I probably would have moved the other two. Because I moved
Yeah, that makes
10,
sense.
10 closer and then 30 away.
Okay. It moves 10 feet vertically. Also, by the way, if you hold down Alt and scroll your mouse wheel, you can set your height now. I think that might be a plugin I have or something. But it slurps its way up the wall. It hasn't yet come towards you. That said, that seems to be all it does for now. Mr. Didlington. You have muted yourself, Mr. Didlington.
Jory Didlington of Clan Mute Boss.
Oh, I totally am. How funny. Yeah, I did that for your own sake, you guys. Anyway.
Yeah, we had a feedback loop going for a second there, I remember.
Right. Shit. So I don't have very much in the way of like ranged weaponry or attacks.
Drink the Kool-Aid.
I mean, I am not going to hit it with my maul. I feel like that's a waste.
No, just eat it.
No. Oh, God. No.
And just as a reminder, it's 10 feet up the wall now.
Yeah, exactly. Slurped up the wall, right? And I'm in favor of burning it or freezing it.
I mean, I would like to eat some sherbet too.
Oh, yeah. There's really nothing I can do aside from hitting it and then trying to expend a spell slot to do it damage. Like I just don't have any ability to harm an ochre jelly. So I think what I would say is, y'all, we need to find a way to burn this. Yeah, because I have nothing.
We're freezing it.
What?
We're not burning it. We're freezing it.
I have no way to make it cold.
Yeah, we do. It's around the corner.
Oh yeah, sure. I don't though.
Yeah, you do.
And my weapons
Lure it with your juicy flesh.
Oh my god. My weapons will do nothing. So instead,
That's why you lure it with your juicy flesh to the cold room.
Where's the cold room?
Around the corner.
Behind you, around the corner. Like watch
to the
where
left or to the right.
Phalian's going. Yeah.
Yeah, give me a
North.
ping. North what?
North of you.
All right. Well, I guess I'll just go that way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like that.
All right.
I'm like, all right, then I'm out.
All right, Watson. That means it's your turn, sir.
Okay. So we're trying. Are we actually genuinely trying to rip this thing off the wall and move it to the other room? Are we even sure it can move off of the wall? Like, most of the jellies I know of are kind of stuck.
It just moved up.
I'm not gonna fight it.
It moved up. Doesn't mean it can move off.
If we just get this thing above the freezing mushroom, it's fucked. That's all we're trying to do is get it above the freezing mushroom.
Yeah, that's not gonna.
It moves too slow. It will not be able to escape the mushroom's grasp.
You could do the other restaurant too.
I want the extra souls for the environment kill, Watson.
I understand what you're trying for, but I'm trying to figure out if I have anything that'll help get this off the wall.
I suppose the other thought is, if it freezes and falls down, maybe the acid from it will kill the freezing mushroom. In case that.
But I want to eat that too.
I kind of want to keep the freezing mushroom as a pet because who doesn't want to have a walk-in refrigerator?
Exactly. That is genius. We need to figure out a way to like transport it.
What if it's
I just
actually
don't
the
want to-
source of the blight?
That sucks.
I doubt that because
Let's transplant it inside of a cart and then bring it somewhere far away and use it as a refrigerator.
Wants to
And
suck
then
the
don't
life
tell
out of
me.
you.
I actually,
that's exactly
because
as the
of where
people
I'm
described
standing.
it.
Okay, you see where YOLO is, right? You see the madcap mushroom there to southwest of them? Behind there, I've caught the glimpse of a room
Oh yeah, me too.
with looks to be a giant stalk.
Or a magic circle or something. I don't know.
It looks like a mushroom stalk, much similar to the one that has the Freezy shroom.
Interesting. I don't know. I really don't know.
It
It looks like a
it's
big
not
apple.
easy to see right now. I'll give you guys for free. Between the mushrooms on the wall there, you can see glimmers of amber light coming through.
Oh, that's gross.
Okay.
Glowing
that's
amber
why-
mushrooms.
That's where I'm wanting to go because it's a central location, and well, there's a giant shroom pustule thingy that was popping out the top of an area. So,
Good call.
and this would be like the most definitive spot in the area. Hence, also why we have an ochre jelly.
We're gonna eat it.
We're going to try to. I I don't really have another option, so I'm going to ring the bells and see if that'll knock it off the wall.
Right on.
I hear the bells
Right.
They don't
down in the
toll.
caves.
Oh,
Oh,
dang it.
did
They're
you,
in the
did
caves
you
and
find it?
they shake down the licking.
Okay,
Make the slimes go falling down.
there we go.
Oh.
Candy
A
figure.
14 would have hit. I'll take your 14.
Take you.
It's a saving throw, though.
Yeah, but oh right. Yep. got
Oh.
it. Never mind. You're good. You're good.
So I
forgot
should get to
about
deal
the
it
big
to-
guy.
I'm able to
I
deal.
keep forgetting that it presents itself intuitively backwards.
Yeah, so it failed, so I get to deal it damage.
That's correct.
And it is damage, so here. Boosh.
Boosh.
Did that knock it loose a little bit? I don't think we're in the
It
sci-fi
does-
future.
I know it's a little weird. It does indeed. It does indeed shudder and fall off the wall.
Wait.
I think we're in the sci-fi future.
I was going to say, Nero, what's that game that you play that...
Which one?
The Space Ninjas.
Oh, Warframe.
Yeah, Warframe. Anyways. So that knocked it off the wall, back onto the ground. Excellent.
Indeed.
And I'm going to say right here. Feels like a good place to be.
Alrighty. Then we come back around to you, Mr. Yolo Miguel.
This thing is slow. The fuck? I'm gonna pick up a bigger rock and throw it at him.
I mean, they're all the same.
All the rocks look the same.
Well, remember, most of those places covered in big fungal mats. There aren't a lot of, like, rocks.
Good point. Good point. The rocks have been eaten by the fungus. Or maybe, I mean, it is a weird looking cave. I wonder if it was like not really a cave to begin with.
Yeah, I was gonna say, given that you found evidence of a map, for lack of a better way to put it, it implies that it was probably man-made or person-made. I don't want to be specious.
This is the legendary slime killing rock.
It's good
Said
damage.
no one ever.
Forged in the fires of Tartarus by Hades himself. What? Why did my wounds go up?
Oh shit! That was me putting that damage in the wrong place.
That was me.
Yeah.
There you go.
Thank you. We haven't won yet. Why are you playing the victory music? We haven't won yet.
You got like your second win there. You know, for a second you thought all was lost, and then you're like,
Right.
no, I'm good actually. I'm
Exactly. That's why I played it. Because you were like,
okay.
wait a minute, what about this? And he was like, oh yes. So I was like, ta-da! Now what?
Oh yeah. Do you want to do anything else?
I'm pressing the dragon and it won't do anything.
The big dragon or the down dragon?
The down dragon.
Down Dragon is my favorite yoga pose.
Thank you.
Down dragon. That's like one of those new modern bands, right?
What, down dragon?
Yeah.
No, it's my favorite yoga pose. I just said.
I
I thought you would do up rabbit more.
I do.
That one's
on,
too
Len.
horny.
I want to know
It's too
how
porny. That's the real problem.
far this jelly can move.
Jelly.
You actually get a little pop-up window that gives you some basic stats on the ochre jelly. Doesn't tell you too much, but it does tell you that its armor class is 8, its walk speed is 10, its climb speed is 10, and its hit points are 45.
45. Oh, this is gonna be easy. We'll just kill it. Well, on seeing that, do I still get an action?
Well, you haven't actually done anything, right?
Oh, I guess not.
I mean, you're talking about like okay, I get you. Your perception check is not your action. You're fine.
All right, thank you. Well, I'm gonna charge in and give it a in that info window. Did I see anything about whether it can be knocked prone or not?
You did not.
A jelly prone.
However, it did fall from the wall and not, seem to be affected by that in any way.
Okay, so then it definitely would be coming in with the bite.
That definitely will hit.
Biting
Nice.
an ogre jelly?
Yeah, your fangs
Fucking gross.
pierce the membrane and it gushes that sort of
Gross.
key lime pumpkin pie flavor into your mouth.
Jesus. Oh.
Delicious.
I mean, gross, man.
What? I
But
don't even
seriously,
care
though,
about
but-
these hit points.
Right, but what about your brain? What about the
It won't affect
mushroom?
me when I come back. It's fine.
Right, he's in fantasy form. He's fine.
Yeah.
The mushroom in your brain, it's gonna calyx your shit. Seriously, you're gonna be zombie cat.
Every time he turns into a cat, he ends up like neurologically disabled.
That's Stropharia. He's gonna climb to the top of a tree and let the mushroom grow out of your brain. Like, I see it already. It's too late. It's too late.
All right. Well, if that's the case, I'm gonna stay here and just engage in combat. Like try to slap me a couple times.
Right on.
Yeah, I don't want to ruin my weapons.
I can't really do the macrophage thing because I'm too big. It's like you try to eat me, I'm gonna eat you. It ain't gonna work.
Hey.
All right. Ogre jelly time.
Peanut butter
It's
jelly time.
ochre
Peanut butter jelly time.
Ochre jelly time.
Sorry.
Thought it. Clearly, I thought it. It's ochre jelly time. Ochre jelly time.
All right. Wow, it misses at point blank range. Nice. Yeah, that's what being a fungus gets you. Fungus. Yeah,
He's a fun guy to be around.
Swing and a miss with its pseudopod there.
All of the fungus.
It saw that it was gonna swing right into open salivating jaws and it's like, oh nope.
Nice. Yep. And that's all it's gonna do. Jory, it's your turn.
It's my turn. All right. Ochre jelly. Like, I don't want to smack the ochre jelly. Like, I know
you
better.
have a weapon with range, like not range,
No.
but like a 10-footer.
No, I do not. I have a maul.
I thought you had a
I-
bunch of
No,
weapons.
you gotta try it.
For throwing. What moron would try to stab a fucking jello with a fucking trident at distance?
Well, considering the
mean-
teeth have been sinking in.
You're
pretty
like
well.
you.
Yeah, you also don't have to throw it.
No, I
It's
wouldn't.
also a versatile weapon, you know.
Right, but I'm not anywhere near the slime. I'm saying we should back off of the slime and throw fire on it.
Nobody seems to have fire they can throw on it, so
Sad because
we're in
feel
round
like
4 and that hasn't happened yet. So
I don't feel like my weaponry is good for jellies. I feel like fighting jellies is a fool's gambit.
They're starters.
Don't you have a javelin, sir?
I do have it. No, maybe I have it. I think I have a trident. I don't think I have a
Oh,
javelin.
try to just walk over and stab it.
Really though? Don't point, plop, 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 while it goes sliming up my arm and turning me into itself. No, that's grim.
Oh, the giant cat in front of you has been nomming on it.
Yeah,
Perfectly fine.
And I thought
has
that was an
been
absolutely
biting.
poor choice. I thought that was a bad choice, and yet it did it anyway. Maul, boarding, like I feel like fire. I feel like we should apply fire. All right, I moved
you
5,
do have
10,
sword.
15, 20, 25. Is that my speed? What's my speed?
Don't you also have a jump?
Oh yeah, I also get one of the. I also get a bloop bloop.
Yeah, you do have one more tile of standard move as well.
You're in the way there, so I can't actually jump and be anywhere useful because of where you are.
You could jump forward one.
Look, I could get here, I guess.
Yeah, that would put you in range of the jelly.
Gross. I don't want to be in range of the jelly.
Well,
I feel like it's foolish to get in range of the jelly.
You don't have to jump. You could just throw your trident from 10
I don't want to throw my trident. I want to throw a torch, maybe, or like. Yeah, I want to chuck a torch.
Isn't made to be thrown.
No, I know, but I think this thing should be lit on fire. I don't think you should fight this with weapons. I don't want to touch it with anything that I am touching myself personally. It's a jelly. Gross. You don't do that. You use salt and fire. I feel like we should use salt and fire.
Salt
Well,
make it
do you
delicious.
have something that burns in your possession?
I do have this torch thing, right?
Yeah.
And
Do I have salt in my mess
Is
kit?
it still burning?
Well, you
Morning
have two of them.
Star burning
Yeah.
branch, right?
Do I have salt in my mess kit?
All right. So do I have to move here in order to employ my Morning Star burning branch against the fucking slime?
Yeah. And YOLO, you probably do, but probably not enough salt to matter.
Yeah.
How do I attack?
The salt net's worth of salt.
No, it'll be enough for bite-sized portions. You know, if I do wield
Right.
a
Yep,
salt
I get you.
shaker or like a salt patch, and then like my fork and tongs, right? I'll take a tong and then sprinkle it as my double attack.
Right. Yep, I get it. Do you think that a fork and salt count as simple weapons?
I think they do. I mean, they're lighter
Well, they're
than.
improvised weapons, right? Which are not simple weapons, is the point I'm making. And you can't two-weapon wield if they're not simple.
Morning Star burning branch, I believe, is in your actions.
Yeah, Onwa, control click the jelly so that it is your target.
Okay. Got it.
Okay. On your character sheet, go to the Actions tab. That is the lowest tab on your sheet.
Yeah. I see hand axe, maul, trident, and then my
Right.
spells.
What the hell did you do?
What did I do?
Oh, I know what you did.
Oh. Oh, shit.
So the things you click on mean things.
Well, yes.
So like when you click on the little picture of the shirt next to the the item in your inventory, you are unequipping it so that it is no longer available for use.
Wait, what?
So that was why you lost it out of your actions tab, was because you wildly clicked on it in your inventory and unequipped it.
Wait, here?
I already fixed it. Don't go fucking with it.
I will not. I'm just curious.
Yeah, go to
I
your
see it
actions
now.
tab. Yep.
Actions. This is my
yeah.
actions tab. I got my
Grab
actions
the
tab.
+5 die.
I
and
see it right
throw
there.
out
Oh, burn, motherfucker! I shout.
That's a hit. Okay, grab the damage readout and toss that in there.
Is that guy? Oh,
Got to go in the chat window.
oh, that's sad because that was a good roll. Oh,
It's not on the table. It didn't happen, man.
didn't happen, man. It's okay. That was still a decent roll.
Yeah, that was not bad at all.
Wasn't as good as the other one.
No, but it does have an obvious and immediate effect. You've sort of like ulcerated the, like, you know when like pudding gets left out too long and it forms that like skin.
Yeah, it's a meat
so
cake.
where you hit it, you're right. Where you hit it with the branch. That's kind of like what it looks like now, like a black, 2-day-old bowl of pudding.
Get black 2-day-old bowl of pudding. So there.
All right. Anything else you want to do? I'm pretty sure that's probably your turn, unless you
That's
want
my
to
turn.
talk to it or something. Yeah.
Yeah, I will spit at it. I will say, yeah, it's exactly what you get. Black piece of pudding.
Okay. All right. I've done some scouring on rules, Snipe Hunter. If that is the case, then monks cannot dual wield their fists because fists are improvised weapons in the rulebook.
With the exception of the monk class doing
No,
fists.
it doesn't say that actually. It says that they are still improvised weapons. You just have proficiency with them, which is the one thing that you get exceptions on. They are still improvised.
Right, but they get at 5th level they get an extra attack. Plus, they also have their key abilities, which are.
Well, sure, yeah, sure, absolutely. But what you said is that because improvised weapons are not simple weapons, you cannot dual wield them. And I'm saying by that ruling, you cannot dual wield fists because fists are improvised weapons, even if you get the proficiency for it as a monk.
I mean, you can
I
dual
believe
wield.
you
they
need to look at
they
the
must
martial
be-
arts that
They
would
must
change
be
your opinion of
light.
that.
That's what it is.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was
simple
gonna
as light.
say it doesn't matter if they're improvised weapons or not if they're light, but
Yep. So the question is a mess kit a light weapon?
Fork tongue, I think, is a light weapon. Is a salt shaker an exotic weapon? Is I think the real question.
Well, it wouldn't matter for 2-weapon fighting. For 2-weapon fighting, the limitation is it must be light.
Oh, holy shit! All right, well, I think so. I mean, it weighs super light. It's lighter than a knife, and a knife is a light weapon. Did it succeed that? It did. That's sad. I forgot it's backwards.
What I don't understand is how a 14 was a success. Oh no, never mind. It rolled a 16 this time.
16, yeah.
Oh well. Anyways, onward and upward.
Yeah. Well, let's see. A light weapon is small and easy to handle, making it ideal for use when fighting 2 weapons.
Is a salt
That's
shaker
literally what the fucking rulebook says. So yeah, I think that a salt shaker is small and easy to handle, and I do think that a fork would also be small and easy to handle.
Two for my family.
Oh wait, does everybody in 5e get quick draw? Is that a thing? Does it not take a full action for me to draw my mess kit on my turn?
Is it in your backpack?
Let me look. My mess
yeah,
kit
so
is in my dirty backpack. Yeah.
yeah, so that's actually going to end up being 2 actions.
Well, it would be, I would imagine, the action to obtain it, then a bonus action and free action to equip them.
Right. So right, exactly. So it's your actual action to get the item out of your backpack, and it is your bonus action to stow the other thing that's already in your hand.
Damn. Okay. This just tells me that I'm ill prepared and I need to put my mess kit on my belt or my leather harness.
Right.
All right. That being said, I think now that I see people like using their weapons and stuff, I'm gonna throw my javelin at it.
Alrighty.
I think I'm gonna miss.
Oh, yep, that's a miss. It's on the ground, and your compatriots are there, so you're kind of like arguing it over it. I could see how that would miss.
Ooh.
Over it's
Sorry,
a jelly.
guys.
It's just a jelly. Like
Yeah,
it's
you
gonna
probably
just it's
you probably like hit the wall above it, you know.
gonna retract from the area where your spear is going. Your spear's going there. It's going right around it, and so spear hits the ground. It's just not.
Billies
not
don't
Well,
have
that's
better
perfect.
natural
That's what I
selection.
wanted to happen. I was going to then rip out the thing with a chunk of jelly and then freeze it.
yeah.
It was going to be like a sherbet cake pop,
Right.
key lime pop.
Gross.
Like the key lime flavor of pudding pop.
I do like key lime, but I don't like the rest of that.
Yeah, my turn complete button is not working. I'm sorry, bro.
That's all good, man.
Now it's my turn.
Oh, that was why it wasn't working. I actually had hit the button. That was my bad. Okay, Fairlane, it's your turn.
Well, you can probably imagine what it's going to be.
I can see what's coming. Oh, that'll do it. And that will do it. It sort of shivers for a moment, and sort of pulls away from the piece that Jory had burned earlier, and kind of gushes onto the floor as a slowly stilling puddle of amber goo.
Go burn it. You should go burn it. Put fire to it. Make sure it's dead.
I take out a spoon and some salt, and I salt a little bit of slime on my spoon.
Okay.
And then I eat it.
Okay.
God,
yeah,
you
it's
guys,
like
stop.
it's like if somebody made pumpkin pie, but it was like a 50-50 mix with key lime. It's actually
Gross.
pretty good.
Pumpkin, key lime.
Ugh. Vomit and mucus.
No.
That says
Huh.
it does make your mouth kind of tingle when you eat it. Like a 9-volt battery.
Yeah. Or like you're eating a zombie.
Wait. I wonder if this can kickstart my life.
Gross. Oh, dude.
Actually, what you're most likely experiencing is the delightful thing known as the poison and the disease that is this place. Remember, this is
I
not.
notified the.
What do you mean? I'm dead.
I notified 911 or the ASPCA or whomever is the closest to whatever that would be in the time. And
Yeah,
place
you're
that
pretty
we are in.
far from poison control, man.
Gross.
Anyways,
Are we working poison control?
technically we are right now. I'd like to work through these shrooms right here.
Yeah, me too. It looks like one of those big lattice mushrooms, and I already have a sample of that.
Mushrooms, in a couple days.
Yeah,
Might
that's
be
pretty
fun.
much exactly what it is. With another shelf of pretty, traditional brown mushrooms kind of growing behind it. You realize as you look at them that they're growing off of, like, I guess ropes would be the best way to describe them. They're growing off of of
Jute-
tubes coming
jute
from
roads.
the ceiling.
Yep.
Like
my
and you
dad's
realize
buddies.
that they probably weren't original to this building like the other shelves were. You can push your way past them and you can see what's through them, though. They're not like, they're not carnivorous as far as you can tell.
I'd probably just have started like clawing and ripping them out of the way.
Yeah.
That's it's kind of tight, so step aside for our friends.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So, to describe what you're looking at before you decide where you're going to walk.
Yeah, I'm trying not to touch any of the circle when I'm standing.
Yeah.
Right.
I don't
This
know.
is very clearly the same kind of circle that you saw at the Wizard's Estate. This one, however, is significantly more intact and, in fact, is currently active. The entire room is covered in a layer of slime as if it had a vinyl sheet stretched over it.
Yeah.
Coming from the magic circle, suspended kind of like it was like a fountain geysering out of the middle of it, is a very clear like tear in reality from which you can trace tendrils of this goo that are quiescent. They pulse, they throb, they move, and they feed into the rest of this place. You're very clearly looking at something coming from another place. And you realize with horror as you follow these tendrils that you're standing on it, and it have been this whole time.
I'm gonna use my miner's pick to destroy the circle.
Hold on a second. Let's check the system before we do something fuckity wuggity with interdimensional bullshit.
I don't
Please.
know. I see mushroom tendrils coming out of this interdimensional bullshit.
Okay. If I need to set a bomb here and we walk out and it detonates so we don't completely cease to exist, I know you're dead. I'm not yet. Let's not make it where we're completely dead. Like, you have a chance of coming back. There's meals I've yet to cook.
Yeah. So
Okay.
as you guys look at
Do
it,
your thing. I heft the miner's pick.
as you guys look at it, you do in fact get a sort of system display. You guys basically get the same thing. What you're looking at is an interdimensional portal. It does not give you a list of locations that it's connected to or anything like that. It does currently say that it is locked, open, and active. And you don't seem to have any other like buttons, so you don't know how to manipulate it. This
I'm use
box that
aloud.
you're seeing doesn't
If
seem
we
to show you.
destroy the rune, will it destabilize and close or destabilize and explode?
I'm gonna find that out.
Yeah, are you gonna think hard on that question?
Yeah, I'm thinking it
Yeah.
aloud. It's like I feel like I'm asking the system, and I'm thinking about this really hard.
If
Okay,
you
let's
thinking
take
out loud that
insight
way,
for
yeah.
that.
Okay.
Okay.
Nice bonus, bro.
Yeah, Watts. You don't exactly see it as a system display. However, the sort of like impression you get when you look at it as you consider, is this thing gonna explode if I blow it up? Is like 60-40.
Oh, I don't like those odds. That's not a good split. I mean, it's not the worst. Okay.
By the way, that history check you threw earlier?
Yeah.
An addition to the box that you had already seen, is that it's underneath the header that says, transdimensional portal. In parentheses, it says demon tech.
Dude, this is demon tech. I want to pick it. You guys, you can
Okay.
go out of the small area, and I can pick it for you.
Okay. There was one other way to the south. Let's go finish checking that part of the cave, because we're still trying to find the big shroom. And then we're going to get to the outside, and then we're going to set a device to make this go boom DA, and then you can play with the pieces afterwards.
Does
Because my gut reaction to this is, we got like a 60% chance it's going to go kaboom. We got a 40% chance it ain't. I don't like those odds.
So I know mechanically, danger sense it is totally like a dexterity kind of thing, but like with that kind of survivor role, what he's saying right here, my barbarian ignorance or bliss. Does this sound like a good idea? Should I just pick this thing?
Well, I mean, you're you. So what do you think on a 60-40 on a 60-40 split? 60% in favor of the house. How would you bet?
Who's the house? Is it exploding the house in this case?
Well, certainly in this particular case, but more broadly in general, like how risky does that feel to you? Your other yous don't seem to offer much of an opinion.
They don't seem like the best odds. But I also don't hate those odds.
Hey, Watts, if you're over there poking around in the goo, you can go ahead and add, what should we call this? Hold on a second. Let me do it for you. But you find in it basically, like a fist size, I guess, pearl? Question mark? Like, you can't really tell what it's made out of, but it's like a silvery white. And it's
Like a core
vaguely...
crystal.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah. I mean, it's not a crystal, though. It's like a ball, But yeah, but you can guess that this was probably the core of this creature.
I'm using crystal in the loosest sense of the word,
Yeah,
if that makes any
exactly,
sense.
man.
So, like, how pearls are technically gems? I mean, jewelry and such, and... Anyways, cool. I'm going to have the best cooking devices ever. Yes. Because I also got the other glowy gem from the water fountain.
Oh, yeah.
I should so multi-class into Tinker, because I could so Tinker the Tinker of the Tinker. Instead, I'm going to cook the cook of the cook. Anyways.
Just should get out of this area.
This is why I'm moving.
I want to set up at least some holy incense if we're gonna leave.
Yep. Okay.
But I'm gonna be making one more wisdom check before you guys go. But you guys have to go first.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you actually? Oh yeah, you're adding it to my baggy bag. Actually, I could test if it was a pearl. Technically. All I could have to do is like try to cast Identify, and if it actually casts, it's a pearl. Right?
That would be true.
Interesting.
That's a cute way to discover that.
Using the big brain. Come on.
I guess there was that place to the south that we haven't been to.
I'm just kind of
Sorry,
busting the
apparently
wall
I've lost-
down over here.
I've lost my ability to fucking speak English. Hold on just a second here.
Oh, wait.
You know, I like that idea even better. Is maybe like I light a holy branch and then throw it into the portal.
Here we go.
I just had a brain blast. Could I possibly use Mage Hand to get a chunk of the frozen shroom into a container that doesn't kill me?
Container's gonna be really cold.
Yeah, I was gonna say probably not, because it'll take damage, and as soon as it does, it'll unsummon.
Does
What about
extreme
actually,
cold
what's
actually damage a mage hand?
Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't know. Does it? Let me go look it up.
Yeah, maybe you're thinking of Unseen Servant?
Yeah, I think that would work.
Okay. I want to get a chunk of the ice fungus. What do I need to roll?
All right. Actually, I don't think you need to roll anything. Because you're just gonna grab basically a handful and put it in a. Do you have a container,
Uh,
or are you gonna like put it straight in your item box? You could
I
probably
technically have
a
an
mage
alms
hand
box
hold
inside
it
of my
while you
item
did that,
box,
right?
so I could technically chunk it in there. Just for peace of mind. I kind of want to do it like a perception roll to like find that sweet chunk, if that makes any sense.
Yeah, I get it. Yeah, okay, go for it.
Like that would be perception, wouldn't it?
Or investigation, maybe. Either of those.
Shit.
Yeah, well, that's not gonna do it. You'll still net yourself a handful of this stuff, though.
Do I realize that doesn't actually work?
Oh yeah, very very much. You are aware that you cannot tell where the best place to grab shit is.
Does my natural sense of cooking help?
Yeah, okay, so that tells you a couple of different things. You know that most of the material that you can get a hold of is basically undifferentiated, except for the material under the cap and the interface between the stem of the mushroom and the ground, where it joins the rest of the rhizoidal mass. So, depending on what you were looking for, so if you wanted something like spores or other material, then you would want to go for the shroud under the cap. Uh, but if you wanted the core mold, basically, i.e., if you wanted to plant it somewhere else so it would grow a new mushroom, you would want to grab it from the ground.
Let's go for the ground then, because I want to try to get
All right.
Booyah.
Actually, would this thing possibly be a monster that would have a core to it?
You're a mod core to it.
No. You want to play
no, your nature check didn't give you anything remotely like a character sheet, so probably not.
Okay. No, just you see that where I'm going with that one, because
Yeah, for sure.
For sure.
So my main thing is I want to be able to plant this somewhere else. So let's get the transplanting stuff.
Did that happen to everybody else too?
What stuff?
You went like robot, and then you said transplanting stuff.
I think that may have been just
you
you.
sounded fine to me. Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
But yeah, I will definitely get like a But I'll definitely use like one of my inventory boxes that I already have. So I have a couple, I think, that I could use. But I would definitely chunk that straight into my item box because reasons. Obvious ones. I like living. But
Yeah, I'll let you figure out where you place it. But it's in your inventory now. It's freezing ground mushroom rhizome.
I don't see it in my. Oh, there it is. Because if somebody's about to make this place go kaboom, well, looting and running.
All right, so
I'm kind of just like tapping my foot.
yeah, as I say, is your intention to leave that portal unmolested while you go investigate the rest of the place?
I'm actually here setting up a circle of burning holy torches, waiting for somebody to yell that they're outside of the cave.
Gotcha. So one thing you notice as you light your torches,
Is it going to take all of them? I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. And it will, yeah. But the smoke swirls into the portal, into the tear, as if it's slowly sucking air in.
Good. Suck that holy air. I hope you choke and die on it.
Yeah, it doesn't seem to change its behavior or anything.
No?
Not yet.
Okay. I yelled this through the cave like an obnoxious, worker or something like that. Yo! It's sucking the holy smoke in like a stoner.
You should probably get a canary.
It's just sucking the oxygen and sucking it.
Sounds like you're gonna die.
I mean, I don't need to breathe.
Oh yeah. Best underworld explorer.
I was just actually thinking
Or
that.
the worst guide. That's
Right,
fine,
right.
guys. Come on down. Why are you turning blue?
Yep. Worst guide, best explorer, best map maker.
Oh, you know what you'd have to have is like a little gem sitting on your glove or something that you could easily see. And if it goes blue, not enough oxygen for everyone around you. If it's green,
Right,
it's
right.
great.
Right.
I do plan on getting a canary.
Oh, Watts. You can see a sort of like small, like grotto. And I call it a grotto because like there's like a sound like a shower, or like rain. And as you look down that hall, you can see that there's these like 15 or 20 stalactites, and they're all dripping water down onto this big mushroom in the center.
Okay.
Find anything yet?
Working on it! Do I get anything about this shroomy shroom?
It's another one of those lattice mushrooms.
Does my perception pick up anything extra?
Yeah, the system doesn't call out anything for each of you specifically, but you do get a little like, oh god, how would it show up in your HUD? Probably like a little flashing red triangle in the corner of your vision.
I focus on the triangle.
Yeah, you realize that inside of it is a little picture of a skull.
For the entire room, or is it like the entire room, or just?
It's a HUD icon. It doesn't seem to do anything. It's not like localized to a specific place or anything. It's just in the corner of your vision. Little flashing red triangle with a skull in it.
And nothing in this room is highlighted?
Nope.
Means this is a bad place to be. See this? I'm
Okay,
gonna hop
would it be an
away.
Arcana check or a History check? Because I've been studying the
Arcana,
F.
maybe?
I've been studying the F out of shrooms. Like
Are you
I'm a.
guys still breathing?
Yes, I'm so good.
Oof.
Does he sound
Yeah.
still good?
Yeah, he sounds fine. Actually, in fact, it occurs to you, Yolo, that you walk through a big open cave mouth, so it's probably not going to run out of air.
YOLO right next to me.
Yep.
Yeah, if you didn't leave the cave.
Watts. History isn't the right.
Would it technically be Arcana? Because I mean,
I
it's
think it might be.
probably yeah. Oh, yeah. You get nothing.
Wow. Do I hear the system laugh at me?
No. At least there's that.
God. Okay, so the mushroom in the middle is this similar to the ones we've been dealing with for a while now, right?
Yeah, and in fact, it's actually compared to the other two that you've seen, it's actually smaller. Maybe that's a result of being rained on all the time. Maybe it actually does better in slightly drier climates. Phalian, you don't get anything else localized or anything like that either. Mushroom in the middle, that's great.
God.
Yeah, in fact, you don't really see any other additional detail at all.
Other than your
Okay,
die.
I will take the minute to cast it without using a spell slot. What does my detect poison and disease spell pop up?
It does not pop up anything new. I mean, you get the same warnings about the fungus that you normally did, but that's it.
How many? I cast the cantrip Friends. Does anything react?
How does friends work?
Any non-hostile creature that I can see. And I feel like there's a creature here.
Ah, yes, but you have to explicitly be able to see it. So, unfortunately, this won't reveal a creature for you.
Okay. In that case, I'll mage hand the shroom in the middle, pushing it to the other side of the room.
So you knock it over.
Knocking is such a harsh word. More of a push. Like I'm not trying to knock it all the way over, but I'm definitely pushing it over to the side.
Got
More
it.
like lifting up and moving over.
Right. No, I get it. Okay. Not enough to actually snap it off of its stalk, but enough to bend it in a particular direction.
Right.
Yeah, that's doable with a mage hand, I think. Okay. Yeah. You do that. Nothing seems to change. Still just a drippy room as far as you can tell.
Can I tell where the water's coming from?
Clearly the ceiling somewhere. But no, not offhand.
Hmm. Do you have any ideas, Phalian? Fair enough. I push it hard enough that it breaks the mushroom off at the stem and dislodges it from the middle.
Okay. Yeah, your mage hand knocks it over. There's a sound, kind of like snapping celery. And it falls to the ground.
Okay, now that I can see the entire room, do I have an outline?
No.
Still nothing.
Yeah, I'm curious what's obscuring that room for you.
I'm smoking this room.
Watts, as you scan the room, you give the ceiling another look. And it occurs to you that you're not entirely certain that the stalactites are in exactly the same configuration as they were the last time you looked.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
Phelan? What things do you know?
Get out the center of that building. Get out the center of that building.
We're not in the center of the building. We're not even properly in the cave.
Get up to the wall. I'm saying get out of the middle. I'm saying get out of that place. You're about to have a bad time.
Phelan, start running. Part of me wants to throw a fireball right there in the middle of them. Actually, no, I could do friends now, couldn't I?
Pardon me.
Since they're not
You
in the
still don't have an exact call out. You still don't know what you're looking at. You just have an idea that something up there has moved around, maybe.
Well, and I'm not in that room with you, so this is just my voice in your head.
Like most of my life, sir.
If I'm the voice in your head, on the one hand, hey, Mazel Tov. On the other hand, sorry.
It
Cool, babe.
would either be some sort of rocky jelly or a mimic.
Oh, you said my one weakness.
I know you want to have the mimic waifu.
Yeah, firebolt to the ceiling. What's the worst that can happen?
Okay. Can you tell me where you're gonna send it?
Okay. How is the stalactites configured?
Go ahead and move your token to the square that you want to hit the ceiling on.
Okay.
Man, whenever
For the record, I am not moving from the entrance of this cave. I will
Correct.
go on the.
Yeah.
Okay. When I'm looking up at the ceiling, how are the stalactites configured?
Well, like I said, there's like 15 of them, 14 of them, something like that. But they're, they seem pretty random. They're not. There's not an obvious pattern that you can see.
But there's any clustering at all,
or
or like a big open patch.
Right. There's nothing like that. And as far as like clustering goes, yeah, there are some clusters, but they look pretty natural.
But there's not like a gaping hole type open area?
No.
Well, since the mushroom was right there, right?
Yep.
Straight up from where the mushroom was, since that's where the mushroom was centered at.
Gotcha.
Because, it was constantly getting fed water there. And Firebolt's a cantrip, so I could technically lob multiples of them up there.
So you throw your fucking firebolts just to see if they land exactly right. And then you're like, yep,
Yep.
got him. I got him.
Pop.
Do that one.
As far as hitting the ceiling above the mushroom, you do hit, a few of the stalactites and wash them with fire, but it doesn't seem to do anything.
Is there any shimmering or anything like that I notice while there's light directly up on the ceiling?
I mean, it's all pretty wet, so it all kind of glistens in the fire.
If you were saying something, watch you muted.
Nope, not muted. Just trying to get to the right thing. How much of the ceiling could I coat with that with one casting?
6 tiles in a line.
I thought it was more of a cone than a line. Maybe I misread it.
Nope, stream of acid in a line 30 feet long and 5 feet wide.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Basically from where I am all the way to the wall straight ahead of me.
Yeah, right. If you were going to do it in that direction, yes.
Actually, would that be the best way, or would it be better to go here and do a diagonal through multiple sections?
I think you would get more of the cave if you did it diagonally, but I mean, well, 6 of one, half a dozen of another.
I'm gonna go for max coating. Acid the ceiling. What's the worst that can happen?
Like, what's the worst that could happen?
I got my giant
Okay.
cat buddy.
Okay, yeah. So you cast Caustic Brew, and you shoot a stream of hissing liquid, down a line on the ceiling. Interestingly enough, it actually smells more like coffee than acid, but like a pretty bitter, dark coffee.
Which is fitting for all my spells.
Yeah. Yeah. So that said, nothing seems to happen at first. A few seconds go by where you can sort of see, like a hissing smoke sort of form across the tiles.
What?
And then you do see one of them shudder, and there's a sound kind of like a squeak, and something that you thought was a stalactite drops to the ground.
I might have something in the fridge, but if I don't, I have to go to the bodega. Are they closed? Might be.
A thing called a piercer. Interesting.
Looks kind of like that.
Oh, it was like suction cupped onto the ceiling.
Right.
That's kind of cool. Roll for initiative, I guess.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea.
Because I doubt I killed it.
Well, okay.
No, it is in fact fine.
Oh wait, they're not nearby.
Nope. When I see it fall, I'd be like, "Yo, guys, we got company." Yelp.
Where would the initiative roll be on the beast sheet? Do you see it? Or would it just be a dex or what?
Yeah, it's just a dex, but you can roll initiative off yourself. That's fine.
Okay.
Jory, Mr. Diddlington.
Yeah.
Nice. All right, that puts you actually first, Phalian.
All right. Well, I would start with a nice loud roar, so everyone else knows what's going on.
And I would definitely yell out as well, letting him know.
Now this thing's
Oh yeah, they
on
definitely would carry through here.
on the ground already. It's not an upright sort of creature.
Correct. It's more worm-like.
Yeah, that's what I figured. Okay. Well, then I'm just gonna kind of saunter over like a big old cat. Let's see. I think I can go like maybe here, and you can still get past Watts.
Yeah.
Well, most of my spells I'll be casting from where I'm at. A
Oh.
basic line of sight of the room.
Sweet. Well, then I'll set up here to be more like a blocker, so it won't get past me as easily. And I'm going to fit. What? We select it. Then bite. How does it taste?
Yeah, okay. I was just reading its name. That's very funny. Yeah. So, you do hit it. It has a shell. So, you realize as you bite into it that, like, you're biting through, a rocky skin, for lack of a better way to put it. So it's got
A carapace.
Yeah, exactly. But it's like specifically made of like rock. Like it's lithic. So it has this sort of like earthy, like whiskey rocks sort of flavor initially. What comes after that is a little less pleasant. It tastes a little bit like throwing up, I guess. More like bile than the rest of vomit, though.
All right.
Not great.
It's not great, but it's a thing that comes into the animal palate every now and then.
Yep. You're gonna want to roll some damage too, by the way.
Yeah, I am.
All right.
And I think that's a little. That's about all I can do on this one. I guess trying to before wrapping up here, kind of figure out what I can about this creature.
Okay. It's called Piercer, and that is actually the larval form of a much worse creature called a Roper. And that it's basically an ambush predator. As a larva, it protects itself with a rocky carapace, pretends to be a stalactite, and drops down on anything that it feels like it can eat. That said, that's kind of its one move. Like, your display doesn't list any like special attacks or anything like that. Just be careful that you're not under it. And otherwise, it's kind of like a bitey little worm.
All right. How much damage did the acid do, by the way?
Is it still coated in acid?
Yeah, hold on a second. And it is. That we'll handle that on its turn, however.
Okay. I wasn't sure if it did initial damage or if it was just the on turn. All right.
Yeah.
Well, that's why we had to wait.
The initial damage is what got it off the ceiling. It had to burn through its carapace.
Right.
Oh shit. That means it's my turn.
It is indeed your turn, sir.
YOLO. What are we up to over here, YOLO? Why are you hanging out with me?
I'm currently burning a bunch of ceremonial incense to sort of fuck with this portal, bruh.
The portal, this one here to my left?
Yeah.
Correct.
And
Sorry, I'm making tea. That's why I'm talking through my desk.
That's totally fine. And the jelly is not an issue anymore because you all took my advice when I said stop fucking with the goddamn jelly, right?
No, it's dead.
No, it's dead.
We ate
It's
it.
dead. You killed it. Yeah.
We ate it. We got its core.
All right. In that case, you and I are safeguarding this portal here thing.
You can go help the our buddies who need some help right now.
Do they need help? What's going
yeah.
on with them?
They're being attacked by some piercers, I think.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
like
you heard some yells and a roar. Give me just a second though. I will be right back. I need to bio.
yeah, absolutely. It seems like a far
Good idea.
hop for me. Like, how far a hop is this? How do I get to where they are from here? Yeah, but like, where?
You would remember that we talked about exploring the southern side of the cave.
No, I know, but how did you get down there? Oh, you went around this way, so I would have to go all the way around this way. Doop 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 doop, all the way down here, in order to get to where you are. Doodly doodly doo, like this. That's a long haul. Even with my hippity hop, I feel like that's a long haul, even with my hippity hop.
Don't you remember the lattice work mushroom path?
The what?
The one to the south?
Sure enough.
The one that isn't no, not just that one.
No, this is where I started.
Yes, I know.
But
I
we're
know.
talking about down
There's
here.
another path you can go that is a shorter path that has a similar lattice work wall. Not north. But you would have to do that like with the mechanics of the game and shit.
That's what I'm saying. To get down here to where those people are. But I still feel that that's like 2 turns. Like that's a period of time.
Jog Rob, but what do you know about the magic portal?
I don't know nothing about the magic portal.
You want to make some rules about the magic portal? You can help me out because I'm gonna break it eventually.
I don't know anything about it.
Maybe make some rules on it.
Jordan, I know nothing.
Do you?
No.
You can make no rules on the magic portal?
Let's find out. Hold up.
What's the question?
Probably not, but no, hold on. The question is, what rolls could Jory make about the magic portal? I have Arcana, I guess, at +1, but +1 is like I have, passing knowledge.
Yeah. You do have
My intimidation is high.
Yeah, I don't think you can intimidate a portal.
I don't think so. Religion. My religion is high. I suppose if it had a religion something.
Why do you have religion twice?
I don't know. It just happened when I built my character. I actually don't know.
It is a demonic portal.
Well, my religion is something. My persuasion is the highest thing I have, but, that doesn't help. Athletics, intimidation, persuasion. Yeah, none of those are going to help.
Yeah, you'd look at like perception, investigation, arcana.
Right.
Religion may be on a stretch, but it's not going to give you any functional information.
All right, my religion is higher than those other things, though. My religion's +3.
Like I said, it is a demonic portal. That be demon works there.
Yeah, if you ask, well, I'm good for sure.
I mean for serious, that be demon works right there, I know. It's your turn, bro.
Turn. Shit, what am I even gonna do?
Make a roll on the make a roll on the circle, or go save our buddies.
was gonna go try to help our buddies, but my speed is like 25, I think. Let me see. What's my speed?
30.
30. These are
Yeah,
5.
you're not one of
You
those
can also
short people.
dash, so
5.
you can move double that distance.
Also, every like 10 feet, I get one chance to like
No,
jump.
if you move at least 5 feet, you get one chance to jump on your move.
Yeah.
Once per turn.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 25. Now I get a
30.
chance to jump.
30. It's 30.
All right, 30.
He ain't a halfling.
And then I get a chance to jump.
You can do your jump at any point in your move after you've moved your 5 feet.
If I roll though,
It's 1d8, 1d12. I don't remember. It's on your character sheet.
yeah, hold up.
One d12. So one time.
I know. So there I am, chilling.
You can
Well, you can dash and move another 6.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, there. I dashed.
Bigly boy.
Bigly boy.
Bigly boy moves this way, as if making for the wall, but doesn't quite get there. Joker Jelly is dead, so you can go away. YOLO.
So as I'm waving to him, right, and my voice echoes through the halls, have fun storming the castle.
Yeah.
I look back at the magic circle, and
Yep. This portal room, even though the smoke is slowly being sucked through the portal itself, is very quickly filling with acrid holy smoke.
that's good. That's
Holy
good.
smoke.
That's good. That means like the slimy sheen and shit should be going away, right?
Yeah, it's like drying out, I guess is the best way to put it.
Fantastic. I wanted one more opportunity to like get some good studying on it, which is what I'm going to try to do this action. I might fail, but
Siren's a good player.
I'm surprised you haven't busted out the holy water.
you know what? I almost hear that echoing through my mind. And I bust out some holy water, and I kind of just like I don't want to I don't want to burn out the torches, so I'll take one of those torches and I'll put it out. I'll smother it in like the ground or something, and I'll create like a channel way while I'm smothering it to make sure it's really put out, and then I'll
Okay.
dump holy water from the barrel into the portal.
Okay. The tendrils of mold coming out of the portal, they're already pretty turgid. Is that the word I'm looking for? They're already kind of floppy. But they do seem to move
Flaccid,
more.
sir.
Flaccid.
Flaccid.
Right. Yeah, but they do seem to get more frantic in their motions, as if that's having some effect, but they don't seem to be any less is healthy the right word? They don't seem to be any less vital.
Any less vital?
Correct.
And the lines of the portal are clearly like etched stone. This is not just being washed away or anything, right?
Correct. Yeah, in fact, from seeing the inside of the other magic circle, that this technology, for lack of a better way to describe it, uses the entire 3D structure of the circle. So like there's magic lines all through it, you know? Like
Fantastic.
deposited by a 3D printer, you know?
Yeah. And this is demon shit?
Yeah. The note that you saw said it was demon tech, but it didn't explain that.
What would I have to roll to think about what I know about demon tech?
That would be Arcana or History. Maybe religion, but Arcana or History primarily.
I already made an Arcana check, so I'm going to go with the history check.
I mean, Duder kind of told us about, the Amber Wizard and his dealings with demons.
Oh yeah, so this entire time I'm going to be also ranting about how there are new residents here and any previous contracts from the other residents are null and void, and this portal ought to get the fuck out. But I'm also looking it up, trying to think, what do I know about demon tech other than
Yeah.
interrupt this thing with my pickaxe if shit doesn't close.
Yeah. Yeah, so your thought on it does actually summon a little info box. The info box doesn't say a hell of a lot though. It says that demon tech is the name the demons themselves give their magical artifacts. And that their magical artifacts are different from any other magical technology on the planet, with the exception perhaps of the dwarves, who similarly imbue items with magic. Though the dwarves were, it says, wiped out when the Devil's Maw opened, so a comparison between the two technologies is impossible.
Gross. Well, crap. I'm gonna give it a bit. I'm gonna empty this keg here. I think that's gonna be my turn. I'm waiting for it to empty out.
Okay. Watts.
Okay. Select the duder. And
Oh, well, that's a hit. Yep, fire washes over it. And it's already got some damage. Especially.
oh, did we do the acid damage?
Oh
or
yeah,
did it...
you're right. Actually, I owe you an acid damage roll. 1 second.
It's 2d4, by the way.
Yeah, that's what I was looking up. Cool. Okay, hold on. That didn't show that to you, did it?
Nope. 2 points of damage. Okay, I'll believe you, sir.
All right, we'll go with that one instead. That was 2 3s.
Okay. So 6 more damage to it. Woo! Okay. While we're fighting this, do I see any of the other stalagmites moving?
You do not.
But do I still have the red blinky symbol on my HUD?
You do.
Okay.
All right, that's your turn.
That's my turn.
There's some popo action.
Oh no, some drama down at the tower. Fairlane, it's your turn.
Alright, this is medium. I am large. Therefore, when I attempt to grapple, I have advantage, correct?
Correct.
Alright. Now, this would just be a strength for me because I don't have. What's it called? Athletics. How do I do this?
Oh, it's a little C next to strength on their character sheet.
Oh. Boom. I did not do that very well, but I have advantage, so...
Yep, one more.
Actually, that one I get to re-roll. I take that back.
And we'll roll that again. There you go. Okay. You have managed to, is this in paw or in mouth? How are you picking this thing up?
I'm grabbing this thing probably in the teeth.
Makes sense. Okay.
And then that is my attack action. That is the actual action I've taken. I don't have any bonus action to attack it at this point, do I?
Not that I'm aware of.
I didn't think so. But while I've got it grappled, I can push and pull it, right?
Correct. Absolutely.
Okay. I'm going to push it 5 feet forward into more towards the center of the room.
So, like over there.
Yeah.
All right.
And so that way, here, let me square up. If it only has a movement of 5, even if it does break my grapple, it won't be able to get that far.
Right. Makes sense.
And that will be it for my turn.
All right. Jory. Jory, watching the cops. It's your turn, sir.
Oh, finally.
Already got the peeping binoculars.
You don't even know.
No, I actually don't.
You know what? If you live in a high rise, you got the peeping binoculars, and if you're one of the high tech kids, you got the peeping cameras that they'll never see because it looks like regular furniture.
We actually we need tripods because I'm too shaky, so like anything I really want to look at like ends up being too kind of out of the way, like too blurry, you know?
Right. I get it jittery. Yeah.
Damn it.
I don't know. I've set myself up perfectly.
Yeah.
Just laying down in my bed or like sitting at the table. But that cop action was totally boring. It wasn't fun. Nothing happened.
You know, at like beaches and theme parks, those really big fat, like hard to break sort of like binocular telescopy things.
Right.
The mounted ones, like
Yeah.
Yeah, that you put a quarter in or whatever.
Yeah. I mean, it would be a classy way to go, except people would totally know when you're looking at them.
Pretty funny though. You can put them out on your balcony though, you know?
Yeah.
Binos are pretty big. They're pretty good size.
Well, you got a tripod for them, I guess.
I even have a tripod. I just need to work it out. I need to set it up right. We're still like most
I
of
know.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're doing the thing.
Can I even get through this mushroom patch here?
Yeah.
Is that enough spaces? I think I overspaced myself. I think I went too far. If not, I was hopping through. What's up? What's up? What's up? And now I got there.
Yeah, I was gonna say technically you moved 2 spaces too far for your regular move, but if you were dashing,
I was
you actually
dashing,
had
right? So
4
yeah.
left, so
So if I dashed, then here I
you
go.
actually get
And
4 more. Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, and I probably can. Here, let's roll to see if I can hop.
Yep. 1d12.
Nope. It's a big no hop.
I didn't see it, man. If it didn't happen, it didn't happen.
Hold up. I totally hopped. In fact, I hopped,
Yeah,
and now I'm
two
there.
tiles. Yeah, exactly.
What's up? Damn.
Giant worm thingy that we got to smash in the face.
Worm thingy. Piercer. I see it. All right, let's smash. In that case, I get my maul out. I'll see you next turn.
Yep, I was gonna say it's your turn though, or end of your turn. I mean.
Yeah.
All right. Breaking grapple is a strength check, right?
Yeah, you want to pull it up because unless it's got it doesn't have athletics or acrobatics, does it?
Hold up.
Because if it doesn't have athletics or acrobatics, I think it's a strength or a dex.
Yeah, let me pull it up real quick.
And I'm not sure what the DC is for it.
Okay. It's contested, which means you actually roll to give me the DC.
Okay,
So it's your strength versus my my dex is what we're gonna go with because he's a regular boy.
And then
10 or
one
better.
more time for
Alright.
advantage.
Yeah, go for it. 10. All right.
Low target.
Okay. I think on a tie it goes to the roller, right?
I guess it would. I mean, what's it,
Hold on.
if
Nope.
it's a DC of 10 and I roll a 10? No, doesn't? Okay.
Oh no, equals or exceeds. So yeah, nope. He manages to break free.
Okie dokie.
No.
And that was its action, right?
Yeah, I was gonna say though, it doesn't actually get to do anything as a result.
It can move, or does that expend its move?
Nope. That's literally all he can do
Excellent.
because he's a slow motherfucker too. YOLO.
That's me.
Yeah, you've about emptied your keg there, your cask.
Yep. How's the portal looking?
Well, the portal hasn't closed, hasn't shut down, hasn't seemed to change. The stuff kind of shooting out of it is definitely shuddering and shaking, but it doesn't seem to have like diminished any.
How many more of those things do we have access to?
How many
Of
did you
those-
have in your inventory?
Right.
I think I only had the one in my inventory.
I had a barrel, I
Right.
believe.
You read a lot.
But
Yeah,
it's
I don't
also,
think I have.
I'm in beast form.
What was that?
I'm also in beast form.
He's a cat.
Yes. Yes, you are. I want more of this holy water. It seemed to be doing the trick without really fucking shit up.
I will again make the observation that it hasn't seemed to have affected the portal itself at all.
No, just the stuff coming out of it.
Right.
Well, I mean, fuck the stuff coming out of it. But also fuck the portal too, I guess.
Roll insight for me.
Yeah. No.
No. The most thing, like the only thing that really comes to mind is like, that in D&D portals tend to go to like elemental planes, which tend to be infinite.
Yeah. Good point. Well, here goes everything. I have the pickaxe and make a melee attack, I suppose.
All right. Roll your attack. Oh man, the die passed 1 for a second there. I was
I
going.
know. I know. Does a 14 hit the earth?
14 strikes the earth.
Great.
How much damage does your pickaxe do? Is it just improvised or?
I mean, it's a pickaxe. I use two-handed. It's too late for me to say I did it with reckless abandon, even though it's kind of in the name of the thing, because we already determined it's a 60-40 bet. So I would say that's reckless abandon, but mechanically, I know that's not.
Right. Pickaxe is 1d4 piercing. Oh, thanks, D&D.
Really? Only 1d4?
Right?
I feel robbed.
Yeah, fuck that. Let's go for 1d8.
Okay. 1d8 plus my strength modifier of 1.
Oh, yeah.
I did 2.
Yeah, okay. So you strike the magic circle, with a mighty "Hurrah!" and a tink. And as you look down, you realize you have slightly scuffed the surface.
Oh, well. I get one of those per round.
Correct.
There you go. As a bonus action, I will take the fungicide out of my backpack, and then I'll end my turn.
Okay, I do not have line of sight of the wiggly worm that is running away, yes? Or do I
That's
have line of
correct.
sight?
There's a little bit of an outcropping in the way.
Okay, can I move to there and see it?
You can move past the cat.
You're a cat.
I'm trying not to go too far into that room for reasons.
You're like, I know.
Yeah, that doesn't look like you would have line of sight. I think you would need to move down one whole tile, which is currently occupied.
Okay. Oh.
God. So while you're thinking, just funny thing I'm looking at right here, right? I was looking for a 24-hour convenience store so I could get like maybe a soda if I really want to placate myself. But right next to this 7-Eleven, there's this Mexican joint that is probably pretty good. It's been here since 1925. Casual Mexican eatery since 1925.
That's a good
But
idea.
yeah, but it's called Lolitas, and their sign says Lolitas at the park because it's right next to the big stadium, park.
Oh no.
And so all I'm imagining is,
Oh, what would Nevikov say?
yeah, exactly. And I'm like, Lolitas at the park, eh? That's where they go.
Oh, damn, that's a miss.
What's this the wrapped up in a legwork thing?
Oh, there's a plugin that just gives them random names.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know where it got that one from, but whatever.
Better than just random numbers?
Well, yeah, random numbers implies things, It doesn't do them all the time, though. They're mostly rare. They're kind of like Easter eggs.
Okay. This is like,
Oh,
it's
so
wrapped
did you
around
like?
my legs? What?
Yeah, were you like trying to strike a cool pose with your firebolt and then you like misstepped or something?
More like I was trying to sip my tea and throw a fireball at the same time.
Okay. Like you were trying to throw a pitch or something and you misstepped.
Yeah, kind of. Okay, and
Yeah.
there's and that's all I can do.
That brings us back to failing.
All right. Well, if it's gonna wiggle away, I'll just bite it.
Yeah, that'll hit it. Chomped and down. Yeah,
Yeah.
it ceases its wiggling.
It's like
Oh, is that the piercer's name?
Yeah.
if you were going to try to eat it, you would need to add like sugar and other things. Like if you were trying to remedy a bad pizza sauce.
It most likely would need to use as a pickling.
You probably want to shell it first.
Right.
Cook it in its shell.
Oh, I wonder if it would cook up like a shrimp.
Yeah, you cook it in its shell and then you pop it out.
But no, my knee-jerk reaction is if it tastes like bile, that might be a decent pickling.
Maybe
Can I miss the earth?
get the acid out.
Yeah, that'll miss the earth.
Okay.
Okay,
God, I suck at this.
is there any more combat going on in this location?
Not at present, no.
No, that's why I'm mining right now. Or trying to.
Now that we know
That'll
what
do it.
these things look like, do I see any more of them?
Oh, you want to make an insight check for me? Oh yeah, I'll take that perception. That'll work. Yeah, hold on a second. I mean, there's definitely that guy.
I'm gonna kind of
There's definitely that guy.
growl and point towards it with my paw.
He's chilling on the ceiling, just to be clear.
Yeah. Point.
Could I firebolt him?
Looks like he's in range. Yeah.
What? What's with the spinning?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know.
Oh.
I was gonna ask you.
I'm not doing it. You spin me right now.
Spin me right round, maybe right round, like a record, maybe right round.
Pretty much.
So, hi, Mr. Piercer. How you doing?
Yeah, that seemed to be pretty effective. Yeah, interestingly enough, like now that you realize what you're looking at, you can sort of see, the beady red eye. And in this case, when you hit that piercer, you actually hit it in its beady red eye. And after the explosion and the wash of fire, you actually hear something clink to the ground. And you realize its beady red eye is now a burnt puckered crater.
So, initiative?
And
Or are we still in order?
Yeah, I mean, we can use your previous initiative if you want. That's fine.
Sounds good.
I'm okay with that.
Well,
I rolled this guy's initiative at the other time anyway, so.
well,
I see
would
this as he's heavily damaged.
come back after, or I would have come after Watts anyway in this order.
Yep.
So, here I come. I'm specifically biting towards the charred piece to see if that improved the flavor at all.
You're like, if you were to stand on your hind legs, you're like 10 feet tall.
Oh, did it not get knocked off the ceiling with my fireball to its eye with a critical?
It did not.
Oh. It's, I can leave.
Yeah, oh, yeah, you have the move. Like, my question was more, theatrically, how you doing this?
Oh yeah, this
Up
is
the wall.
this is definitely a lynx jumping up and grabbing something from like towards the height of its jump, but towards the height of like a normal natural lynx's jump. That they'd be able to jump that high, no problem.
Yeah, exactly. Yep, for sure. Cool.
In fact, let's see. Did I do that on the wrong one? I did that on the
Yep.
wrong one.
You did.
It dropped to 7 and took 9. So
Both of those would miss for what it's worth.
okie doke. Not a problem.
Probably flexed out of the way.
All right. I would probably have ended up more like here than afterward.
Makes sense.
All right. Yeah. I guess it wouldn't be able to reach me from there, would it?
Nope.
Okay. Then I'll move over to here.
Cool, cool. All right, I think that means it's your turn, Jory.
Yeah. No,
What will you do, Sir Diddleyton?
You can hop and smack it.
Oh yeah, no question.
Would you diddle your ton? Ton diddly ton. Toe-ton diddly roll.
Did you fall asleep there, homeboy?
A little bit. Yeah.
Let me check.
Oh, yes.
Yes?
Yeah.
You did fall asleep a little.
Yeah.
You fell asleep?
No, I was listening and then I faded out and then yeah. And then you were like, "Hey, Omar," and I was like, "Oh wait, yep,
Hey, that's me.
that is me."
Oh,
Yeah, my
that got a.
That was fun.
All right, there's a wiggly dude on the ceiling.
yeah.
But you being rabbity guy, I'm pretty sure you could run up, jump up, and smack that dude with your hammer if you really wanted to.
I was gonna say that's my only option right now with regard to weapons, etc.
You could poke it with a trident, but you'd have to go equip it. So
Yeah, no, we're hammers. Okay, so it's on 5 and then 10. I don't want to be so.
hammers, Charlie, hammers. No, you totally do. Like that's the only way you're gonna be able to get him. He's 20 feet in the air.
Yeah, I know, but maybe if I go there, at least I can pop up.
Oh yeah, I get what you're saying. Yeah, for sure.
I just don't want to be super invested.
Yeah, right. I get it.
And then my hammer is hold up. Doop, 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 doop.
Wow, how did this? Where did this is amazing? How did this happen?
What? What?
How did what happen?
This arrow here. Do you guys not see it?
Oh, I do. The black
Oh,
one.
I see the arrow, but that's not me.
Yeah, I don't know how it showed up. That's what I'm saying. I didn't know you could do that. That's amazing.
Hold up. I'm trying to find my.
What's causing the black arrow? Question mark.
One of us
It was
had
a
it.
pointer, as it turns out.
Yeah, one of us had it.
All right, don't forget to
Bonk.
control click
I
the
just
guy.
did it.
Yep, look at you.
Then we're gonna throw
Smack
them
him.
all. Bonk.
Smack it.
Bonk. Oh, that's
That's
so
a hit.
so.
Nice.
Yay,
No, it's an
it's a hit.
18, dude. That's solid.
Oh, it's an 18 after my mods.
Right. Well, I mean that's fucking.
I
how
looked
the
down
game
and saw
plays.
13 and was like, Oh shit. Oh shit.
Damn, you
How
just
about
fucking
that?
smashed it straight up, pulped it against the wall.
Catch me outside.
Nice. Good one.
Nice. Yeah, and with that, you have cleared the cave as far
I
as you can
squished
tell.
I squished the worm.
All right.
Jory, would you make a insight check for me? Perception would
indeed.
work too, I guess. Whichever one you want to do.
Hold up one sec. Insight or perception? Insight. I have starred. That's. Oh, I have perception starred also. Motherfucker. All right, we're gonna go with percept. So.
All right, no, that's actually plenty. Earlier, when Watts smacked that piercer in front of you with fire, you know that its eye was destroyed.
Yeah.
But that there was a sound of like something clinking to the ground. So, looking around the ground really quick, near the corpse on the ground, you spot a small, I guess small is not the right way to say it. It's kind of like an almond with its shell on it in size, but like
Okay.
a red lozenge that you realize is some kind of like lens that was sitting over the eye of that creature.
Crazy. Okay, I'll pick it up. I'll look through it. I'll show it around. Look at this, you guys. Check this out.
Yeah,
That's kind of
looking
cool.
through it. Yeah, looking through it doesn't seem to do anything. But it's like honestly, if you didn't know where it came from, you would say, yeah, that's a pretty nice ruby.
Oh, neat.
Everything going good on your end?
Jesso, we're doing good over here.
Yeah, me too. I think.
I checked, since he got that one from over there, I checked the one that we defeated over here. Do I find a similar thingy?
Yeah, it like sits on top of its actual eye. You realize that it's kind of like armor for the eye. But yeah, it's like ruby red and really clear. Like it's nice.
Oh, well, that could be very useful. I know a couple of rubies could be useful for making permanent torch devices.
Definitely. I'll have to identify
Else?
them later.
Yeah.
Is it
Indeed.
just the one? They only had the one eye, or did they have a pair of them?
Just the one. They're a una-eyed creature.
like a worm.
Yeah.
Wow, so that thing really got fucked up when it lost its eye there.
Like,
Oh, yeah.
like an ideal communism? A una-eyed?
Nice. Hey, minor Miguel there.
Yeah?
This time, when you hit the circle, everything flickers for a second. And when I say everything, I mean the light in the room, the portal itself. This has the effect, as the portal flickers, of severing the connection of those tendrils to the other side of the portal. And they all kind of go slack and begin dripping orange ooze all over the floor. The portal snaps back after a moment, however.
Do the tendrils reinvigorate?
Oh no, they probably
do
don't.
not.
Oh.
I need another barrel of holy water! I'm making progress!
I'm gonna start shoveling the shit into a pile. Blah. Gross.
Aelin, bring the holy water!
Oh my god, this is nasty.
Verily! Raylan?
In the inventory.
Are these tendrils at all kind of solid? I'm actually sorry for interrupting once. You can continue to talk and answer my question after you.
No, you're good. I was just trying to figure out how to put this into my inventory.
Call it a ruby red lens.
Do any of these tendrils have any kind of solidified, consistency? Like, can I store it in an inventory? Actually, I probably don't want to.
You could though, if you really wanted to. Like they're almost like veins, but they're made of the same sort of fungal material that's everywhere.
Oh, it's a fungal thing? Okay, no.
Yeah.
I guess. Here, let me take
Or
step
like a
back.
slime mold, maybe.
At this point, I would probably have actually changed back to my normal form.
Oh, okay. Hold on. Let me put you back on the map.
Jory, the other lens that the other one dropped.
Yeah,
Did you want to hold on to it, or did you want me to?
I put it in my inventory.
Okay, dokie.
Super interested in having it for like, because I want to have money or anything, but like I think it's interesting. I want to look through it.
Okay.
I wonder what they might reveal. Like,
That-
I wonder if there's some point in the future where I can look through it and see something.
That ochre jelly was delicious, but this thing, I
Why are
swear,
you
you
eating
did
it?
not
Gross.
miss anything. It tasted like freaking nasty, ruined pizza rolls that had been rolled.
Oh,
in
you're
hot
saying
and
the
soil.
ochre jelly was yummy?
Oh yeah. Oh, come on. That's what this character is all about. Is eating things in animal forms and knowing about.
Sure,
like,
but ochre jellies, yeah.
well, I had to bite it to attack it, and so might as well get a taste. If it tasted really bad or wasn't good in the mouth, I just switched.
Interesting. Like what flavor was it?
Pineapple.
The first time it was
Mango.
like a lemon squash, but after it sort of attenuated, it was more like a key lime and pumpkin, like a 50-50 mix.
Oh, that could be good.
Yeah, it was.
I suppose. It depends on how you prepare it.
I gotta say, if I didn't have, a normal palate for those sorts of things, and I was a cat that came across that, as well as the mouth tingle from it, I probably would not have been into it either one.
I don't suppose it would be great in a little soup tureen,
But these things
Maybe
here,
chilled.
let's see what we can do to remove their skins, because if they've got like a rocky sort of composition that we can lay out flat enough, or have laid out flat enough, this could be enough to make me a breastplate, and that would be quite nice.
Could you toss both of these corpses into your item box? Unfortunately, YOLO is truly being YOLO. I kind of want to check on him and get out of the cave.
Oh yeah,
Because he's trying to
I called for more holy
yeah,
water.
I heard him call for the holy water, and to be honest, I have a bunch of those branches and stuff too, so we can get a whole bunch of smoke and everything, and while it's all smoking, he can, hold his undead breath or whatever, and
Also, by the way, the term is pregustator. We are a troop of pregustators. We eat things in order to figure out what they taste like for everybody else.
That's true.
Right.
You're not wrong. I kind of want to cook with some of this.
Okay, I would put them in the inventory. How much do they weigh?
They're probably like 7 or 8 pounds a piece.
Oh, really? I thought they were bigger.
Well, I don't know actually. No, they're not that. They're big, but they're not that big. Well, actually, I guess 7 or 8 pounds is actually light. I was thinking more like small to medium dog weight.
So like 20 to 30 pounds?
Yeah, right. Exactly.
Wet or dry?
Or long fur, short fur.
That would also add to the wet or dry weight. Yeah.
Let's see, create item, and this is piercer, a count of 2 of them, and let's call them both 25, and they go in the item box. All right. Perfect. And so I've got 3 large branches, 7 medium, and 40 small. So we have a lot to work with, as well as I don't I guess I don't have it listed in here, but I'm pretty sure I got a holy water.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you did too. I don't know why you don't have it.
Oh, I would probably strike up my little light source again.
Yeah, hold on. Do you remember the range on that?
I will check. Reduce flame is 1010.
Go.
Thank you. So I would produce all of those materials and check in with Yolo about, okay, so what's the plan? What's actually gotten a reaction at this point? What have you tried?
All right. So I've actually had a couple of things going on, and I say this as 8 torches are burning, and assumingly they're doing the same thing they were before.
Yeah,
Just being
so
subtle.
the room has, kind of like at this point, a fog of smoke in it, but it's all sort of like swirling around the room and eventually into the portal.
So I'd be worried about that if there wasn't a big wide gap opening, letting air into this tunnel. But that aside, the holy water was affecting these here dead tendrils a bit. But I had the realization that, like in D&D, these portals tend to lead to like elemental planes, which are like infinite in their span.
Mm-hmm.
He scratches his head. Anyway, I figured, maybe another douse of holy water right now would do them good, sort of as a flipping them off. But honestly, the third and final thing that I've discovered is that hitting it with a pickaxe does seem to be doing the most damage to it, as the tendrils here, though they were unattracted by the idea of both holy smoke and water, they were very unattracted to the idea of everything flicking off for a second when I hit it with my pickaxe, and then they were severed. As you can see, they're sort of oozing and dying and drying out now.
Well, it seems like the destructive approach is perhaps the approach to go with then.
Right. I just I wanted to give a final fuck you to this demonic fungal plane and dump another tub of holy water in it.
Maybe we want to wait until you've made like kind of a long crack.
Well, then we won't know if we'll actually have the opportunity to stick our dick in it or not. I mean that figuratively, the holy water being our dick.
Just to be clear.
My intent is to
Just so you don't actually put your dick in it.
penetrate it as deep as we can with the holy water.
You sure? I mean, I feel as if so this is the image I have in my head, just so you can imagine it, right? There is some sort of contract that happened, and demons took advantage of it and started throwing fungus out of the door because of whatever rules of the contract and loopholes and shit like that, right? So then after a very long time, eventually a bunch of smoke and shit and stuff gets through it, and that's been happening for maybe half an hour, right? But then suddenly it turns off. They're going to be sending somebody over for that. It's going to be awesome to drench that fucker in holy water and then crack it while the holy water is being dispensed. Like, can you imagine that's like us back when we were idiot kids and we like screwed the faucet too hard and the fucking water started spurting out, and then you tried to like put the faucet head back onto the spurting water without realizing that, you know, maybe you should be smart about this and like turn off the water to the sink before you try to screw the thing back on. But no, you can screw it back on and fight the water pressure. Yeah, you see what I'm saying? Like the whole
Right.
vaudeville comedy of dumping. Like it just seems to be a gaping hole right now. There's no mushrooms or anything in there. We got them by the balls. We can slap them back. You know.
To be perfectly honest, this zone's real boring, and there's only one person worth talking to anymore at this point. I kind of want to finish things up and get the hell out of here.
All right. Well, then maybe you should help me break this thing.
All right. I don't really have much smashy stuff. How about this? I could pour a little holy water on a spot, and then you hit that spot, and we'll see if that undemons it or something.
We're gonna have to like really damage the stone that we're trying to interrupt the spell.
All right. Let me.
Can you like create a rock or something and just like ruin it? You seem to have that magic shit. While I seem to be a magical being, you seem to actually have the ability to use magic.
Well, you could at least, form a.
I could shoot a thunder wave at it from above. That would probably fuck it up a bit.
Yeah, if I could get one good hit onto it, and then you thunder wave the pickaxe, maybe.
No, that would probably hurt you.
No, not while I'm holding it. So I get one good like tunk into it, right? And then you thunder wave the pickaxe while it's still spiked in there.
Oh, sure, I could try that.
Wouldn't that like disrupt the ground a bit? Try
Like
to
a chisel.
Yeah, exactly.
Maybe.
Well, I'm gonna actually have to hit it, so
Well,
give me a second.
Hit it good. I'm gonna give him guidance. So
No need.
Throw an extra. Oh.
Did I manage to stick it with an 8?
You get the bit of that picks. The bit of that picks. You get the bit of that pick in there pretty well.
Sweet. There we go. And I let go of it and I step back.
And just like before, when you do, everything like flickers for a minute. There's a hum that you can kind of hear, but it's not really a sound. It's almost like a vibration in your ear, less like more than an actual like audible tone. That for a second, like whenever the portal is like gone, you hear it, and then when the portal comes back, it goes away.
I really wish we had something like C4. Set a timed explosion.
So I'm gonna kind of climb up on the rock so I can get a good high angle on the pickaxe.
Right on.
And we'll blast a thunder wave into it.
I salute the pickaxe, thinking that this might be our final times together.
I mean, I can respect that. It's taking
What's
good care
the
of
con
you.
save on a pickaxe?
Yeah. That wasn't worth a level 1 slot.
Really
Well,
wasn't. That's pretty bad damage there, man.
Yeah.
That said, you guys weren't really trying to like demolish the thing that way. That was the whole point of embedding the pickaxe in the first place, right? Was to sort of give you a wedge.
Yeah.
Which does seem to be effective. There is a massive boom in the room. The pickaxe seems to sink another like 2 inches, and a large crack spreads from the point of the pickaxe in two directions, towards the center of the circle and the portal, and towards the edge of the circle in the other direction, forming a sort of like roughly straight line, following the contours of the crack, of course. It doesn't separate. However, there is like everything goes dark pretty much immediately in the room, and your own light sources are all that's left.
Is my danger sense going off?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Hey guys, let's get the
there-
fuck out of here.
There is a sound, and again, it's that same, like, not exactly a sound, but like low thrum that fills your ears, and without actually getting louder, seems to be getting stronger. All of the lines that were previously glowing on the magic circle are now not glowing, but are instead smoking.
Good.
Now this is when I'd throw some holy water on it.
Okay. I say as I back up to where Watson is.
All right, are you gonna pour holy water on it?
Yeah. Like,
What's my arcane feeling about all of this?
So if you look at the magic circle, and you think about it, from an applied magics sort of perspective, the system tells you that the circle is in the middle of an overload.
Do I get a timer?
It does not give you a time.
Gutteroonie, what do you say?
My danger.
Judging from the way the sound is building in your ear, you'd guess that you probably have 5 minutes, maybe 6.
Hey guys, my spidey sense is tingling.
Yeah.
I'm a barbarian. I have that.
You can chunk some water at it if you want. I'm running for the cave entrance.
yeah, I'm just, I've got the bucket here, so I'm gonna splash some and then get going with them.
Yeah, cool. As you throw the holy water onto the platform, it doesn't seem like there's any effect immediately, but the holy water like boils as if the platform is red hot. Everywhere that there was holy water, it basically immediately converts into steam. However, the holy circle underneath it is definitely worse for wear, as if it had been etched by a very strong acid, which is really all you see before you take off running.
Gotcha.
Well done.
Fantastic. All right. Well, do we want to stick around at a safe distance and watch this thing explode, or just get the hell out of here?
I hop over the log and then look over at the cave entrance, laid down like prone.
The log is destroyed.
Your danger sense is telling you that you're taking shelter behind paper mache. Likewise, also, you're probably too close. The words like minimum safe distance come to mind.
I run over here and hide behind a tree.
Right. Run as far as you can.
Paper mache.
Right.
Okay, I'm running as far as I can.
Actually, I would probably ask somebody to give me their box. And
We haven't even gone out for dinner.
shut up. Hand me your box, damn it.
Okay. Don't do anything with my chair.
And while I'm holding the heavy box, before I grab it, I would cast Long Strider on myself. And then turn into a warhorse while I'm holding the box. So I've got his box absorbed into me. Because that's how wild shape works.
Right, absolutely.
And then everybody can get on.
That's perverse.
And we're
Cool.
gonna gallop as quickly as we can away from all this.
Yes.
Exactly.
I'm going to sit backwards on the back of the steed in order to watch the explosion.
Yeah, you'll want to open a map of the world.
What time of day is it?
At this point, it's like late evening. You know, there's still like the sun itself is not visible where you're at. But there's still like light in the sky. You know, it's not completely dark yet. It's still, you know, hues of red and orange, not blues and purples.
So, going at the speed of a super beefed warhorse, how long would it take to get back to the home base?
Going full tilt, about an hour.
Cool. Well, that's about how long the what's it called lasts. So perfect.
Nice.
Also, what do we see as we're running away from this thing going kaboom, DA?
Yeah. As you make your way through the forest, going as fast as possible. You know, you take looks back whenever you can. You see the peak of what you now realize was a hill that has been just completely coated with this material. But you're watching as the peak of that hill, like, at first seems to shudder and like deform, like almost as if it was like made of plastic and something was pushing through. And then there is a like flash of orangey mist that basically completely hides the entire hill from you for a moment, as it forms a spectacular orange-white mushroom cloud. A few moments later, there is a rush of wind behind you and a loud boom. As you look back, there is nothing but the orange smoke.
I saw the whole thing. I was riding backwards. That was amazing.
Question. So on the world map question mark, because I'm guessing that's the one you're wanting us on, right?
Right.
Was that actually the hill we were originally on top of? Or no?
The one that
No.
we found early on?
It was the hill that you found earlier, but you never actually went to the top of it before.
Yeah, we did.
Now, where you guys climbed the tree, that was the hill to look at the top of it. You never actually went to the hill itself.
No, we went to the hill. We just didn't climb on top of it because it had this consistency of a mushroom.
Right. It was covered in goo.
Okay. So we went to the bottom of the hill was
Yep.
on a hill.
So
Okay.
yeah, you came to the lot when you saw it the first time. You came in from the northwest, I guess.
Northeast, I thought.
Northwest. Right. Actually, you're right. You guys are on the clear tile on the northeast there. But basically, you came to it from the backside, which is all slope. This time, you came to it from the other direction, wherein, you know, now it's gone, so there's no really way for you to see it. But wherein part of the hill had been excavated away to form the entrance to this
Storage
cellar,
facility.
For lack of a better way to put it, yeah.
Okay.
But your guess, like the best way to describe it would be to say that it was probably at one point just a massive like stone out thrust, up thrust, before the place was turned into what it was. And then once they opened that portal, it just became overgrown.
Gotcha.
Or whatever
Interesting.
happened to it.
And we're going to now be headed back to town. Right?
Yeah, that was what you guys were saying.
Yep.
We will pick this up next time, though. It is late, guys.
Yeah. Sounds
It's
good.
only 3 o'clock in the morning, and I only have to be there to the store by 9:30. It's fine. We can go for
Right.
another hour.
Three
Yeah.
freaking different, high octane classes, at a MMA gym. I could go on.
Right. That said, a lot of you did make yourselves a bunch of XP, so let me give that out before we go.
Fantastic.
Yeah, by the way, I figured that you had some more stuff. This was the last one that I salvaged from that circle that I made using all 9 that I was carrying. And I did kind of want to ride and clear some of the spores.
Oh, that's definitely a
Valiant.
level up.
That's a level up?
Yeah.
Level up.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, you guys just cusped. Nice.
Okay, so click the level up button, or do we want to do that next time when we start?
Yeah, let's do that next time when we start.
Too late for me.
If you know what you're up to, that's fine. But I figure I'm not gonna sit around and answer questions. It's late. You know what I'm saying?
And I got a list to design for Snipe Hunter. Because I know what I'm doing, but I also want to mess with it because the list that they give me is sad.
Yeah, I agree.
And I will need to bother you because I'm doing the odd domain and spelling things.
Yeah, I am actually curious to see if it does that properly.
And since you're tired, we'll do that another time.
Yeah, for sure, man. Congratulations, though. I mean, with that portal obliterated, it's probably not gonna spread more orange shit.
Yeah.
Hopefully, yeah. Hopefully it didn't spore, drop a huge, load in that explosion.
Right. Fallout might be a problem, sure.
But I mean, that's why we're riding as conquering, heroes with our holy oak torch. We're gonna make an image and demonstrate, I don't know, quaint druidic ways to the people not living here,
Right.
stationed here.
Well, I mean, somebody's gonna have to replant the forest, right?
Exactly, right? We're the heroes who came back with holy oak and stuff like that. You're gonna plant oaks here and shit.
All part of the legend. I mean, you're even riding back to a church.
Yeah. And one of us is riding backwards. It's even weird. We're gonna start a new tradition.
I was gonna say that'll start a whole holy order of knights. Ride two to a horse, one facing backward.
Yep. The one facing back has a torch.
Right. That's funny.
Sadly,
all right,
this
guys.
is
Well,
the
thanks
weirdest
for
thing I've ever heard.
Thanks for DMing.
Good stuff.
You're totally right, though. That's that's how that shit happened.
God.
All right, I'm turning off the stream. See you later.
Cool.
Out there,
Night, everybody.
Good night.